Stop. Stop it. This is your fault. Oh, I feel like the character in The Fall where he like rubs his eyebrow and it gets stressed because that's what I'm doing right now. Just go live. Just go live. And that's how it will end. This conversation is so one-sided. Please just go live. I'm crying.
And we're live. Hello and welcome. We also are being simulcast immediately on Behance. Hi, everybody.
Whoa, immediately.
Immediately. Hello. Welcome to the stream. This is Anna Daviscourt and Anthony Sims. We are faceless today because I hosted Adobe Live this morning and don't want to like change my whole setup to get the camera again working or set up the green screen. This is the middle in between, okay? Be happy with it. Are you happy? Tell me in the chat. I want to know. I want to know what love is. Okay, Alessandra is first in the chat today. Gold star, Alessandra. Thank you for being here. We've got Kendall. We've got Tara. We've got Annika. Hello. And Rin. Hello, hello. Annika says, oh boy, who dat? Okay, so I have to tell a little story about the audio at the beginning of this. Anthony can't find his Zoom window to mute himself, and so you can hear his audio, but you can't hear mine because I can mute my mic, but to have the music, I have to capture the desktop audio, including Anthony. So you could hear him, but not me. And basically, if you want to fill in the blanks of what I was saying, it was just cackling. Just cackling in the background.
As per usual.
You know, it's what I do. It's what I live for. To help unfortunate merfolk like yourself.
Wow.
Anyways, thank you so much for being here. It's a hoot and a holler to be here today. I'm a little loopy and delirious. Again, because of Adobe Live. I blame it. And today we're going to be drawing our dragon. We did a coloring page that we worked on previously, and it's this dragon that we made
Last time on Dragon Ball Anna.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, how perfect. My mic is completely in the way of everything I'm using, so I might have to move it. Okay, so we're using the Carbonara New Brush on black when we're on the right layer. Oh, getting used to it. Okay, cool. I have not drawn today, so I need to like warm up a little bit. Shout out in the chat some kind of warm-up drawing I should do. Tell me what I should draw. And in the meantime, I just want to let Anthony know, that Alessandra says, I'm still happy, Anna. That's good. And Annika says, Anthony's headphones make a return. Wait, headphones?
The drawing you did.
Oh my gosh.
Instead of our faces, didn't you fill them in? You didn't update the drawing,
I
did
did not update the drawings. I didn't think it was worth it. I thought by now we would have done like something fancier, but we have not.
No, we haven't.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kendall, thank you so much for putting a link in the chat of this morning's stream. That's very lovely of you. And also, everybody shout out to Kendall. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Kendall the mod is amazing. There is a link in the description to get to Kendall's website. Definitely check it out. And we've got Jake Reed in the chat. What's up? Saying, I love this dragon so much. That's exactly how he said it. And Kendall says, Bubbles! Oh, I should draw bubbles. Interesting. Tara says, Anthony's birthday cake. Do you guys know what that looked like?
I do.
Char.
It was very derpy looking, so I didn't post it anywhere.
No, you should post it because it's derpy. Embrace it.
No, I showed Ashley in private on my phone.
Ashley, come here. Come here to this corner. I have to show you something.
She usually doesn't, but for some reason she trusted me.
Obviously. This one time. Well, you're the creep who puts your fingers around the door in a menacing way. Annika is saying, do you guys use wired headphones? Please give Rex. Yes, I believe these ones are Bose. And yours too, right, Anthony?
Yeah, mine go both ways. Bose ways. They're Bluetooth and wired. They come with a cord.
By the way, Rin says, a cat horking up a hairball. No, don't do that. Okay, I won't.
That sounds like a, a saying.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, a cat horking up a hairball.
Yeah.
Hork it up, hork it up. Ah, yeah, hork it up. I don't you know, baby, gotta hork it. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a baby version of this dragon, like learning to fly, but it's just walking.
Aww. Does it have all of its legs?
All of its legs? It's just got 4.
No, it's got 6.
4.
I thought in one.
The reference
in
has
the
6.
game.
Yeah, it's not gonna be exactly a Legend of Zelda dragon, or else we'd just be copying it.
Right. Okay. I like how worm-like this is. Look at its little derpy ears. Aw.
Yeah. See, this is cute because we made things baby. Good to have a big eye.
Hi, I'm baby.
It's cute.
Oh man. Oh, Annika says warm up Anthony sketch. Oh, I ain't drawing Anthony. He already hates the drawing I made of him for the stream. Also,
your words, not mine.
Kendall says I started a B-Day drawing for Anthony. Maybe I'll finish it during stream. Oh my goodness, Anthony.
Ooh.
Also, Jake says I must see it, Anthony. He's requesting a pic of the cake. The cake pic.
I'll send it to you.
Maybe I'll make it like, oh wait, yeah, like majestic twirly. Wow, I can talk. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, it'll just be like a little bit of fur. Like,
Oh, there's my mane.
remember this is the original that we're emulating here, so it's got little like, and then they get kind of smaller, like doot 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 doot. I love him.
That little tail, it's just one hair.
Maybe I'll thicken it up. Maybe. It's so cute. I should have done this. This is the drawing or coloring page now. By the way, this is a coloring page for my Patreon. If you guys want to color it digitally or traditionally, I will have a file that you can download. And I probably will color it this stream as well. I feel like we're pretty close to having it done-ish. Done-ish. Mm-hmm. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Every day, like the one before.
Yeah. I didn't know how to tie it in.
Oh, little town full of little people.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I sing that part specifically, the like little people, James is like, little people. She's so insulting to them. I'm like, yeah. She thinks she's better than everybody in the town.
Insignificant town folk.
Waking up to say,
doesn't matter. I don't care about you.
This story is about me. Kendall says motion for the baby to be a sticker. Oh my gosh. Do you need this? Is this a sticker that you can... Where would you put this sticker? Let's just start there.
The bathroom mirror. The
bathroom mirror to inspire yourself every day. Remember, there's a baby dragon inside all of us.
A baby.
A baby dragon. I love it. Oh, it's good. What is his name, by the way? We need like an epic big name for his grown-up version where it's like Dragthonia, destroyer of worlds, blah 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 blah. And then there's like,
how many bees does that have?
I'm Draco.
Bees? Like 17 at least. Oh, and that's why he was born out of the malice of bees who had been wronged by humanity.
A lot of them then, huh?
A lot of them. He's humming with excitement.
Excitement to kill. Sweet revenge.
Sweet, sweet, cute little baby revenge.
Baby revenge. Oh
baby
my gosh.
revenge.
Cute. Do you remember Baby Born?
No.
There was a commercial that had it going, Baby Born, and it was a baby that had indigestion.
What?
It went to the bathroom. You would feed it orange juice.
Oh, this is a toy.
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought by the jingle you would tell because you can't buy actual babies from a commercial.
Industry is weird. Hey babies, does this ever happen to you? Buy this prescription medication.
You want Tums for babies?
Tum tum for your tum tum.
You can't eat yet, but have a tum.
That makes sense.
Oh.
Pushing medications on things that can't even
Can't
digest.
even. I can't
solid
even.
foods.
That's what the babies.
I can't even. Wah.
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate us.
It's off to a weird start today.
No.
No,
This isn't the weird start.
Oh, it was
That already
earlier.
happened.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I softly whispered, "Stop. Stop.
This is your fault.
This is your fault. Just start it. Start it."
You weirdo. I like to think of you in the middle of a stage, just awkwardly standing there being like, "Are you coming out?" Like, I shouldn't be doing this alone. I love it. If you were just on a stage and had nothing to say or do, what would you do?
Ask the audience questions.
Hey there, where are you from? Minnesota? Cool. Where are you from? Florida? Cool. You, sir?
No.
Also Florida. Cool.
Oh, well, that makes sense. I must be in Florida then, huh?
You're just trying to find out where you are.
Where am I? Yeah. Can you guess who by what's in the clues? I know. I'm in Florida.
Oh my gosh, I would love that. Where is the show? Can I go? I would. Oh my gosh, this is an idea. Improv comics, listen up. Please, could you just do a stand-up
this
show
down.
where slowly throughout your set, people find out that you're just trying to figure out where you are and like what time period you're in.
What time period?
You're like telling jokes, but it always has some kind of like outcome where you're like, ah, yes, 1974. Okay, I'm caught.
Okay. See what I'm doing.
Florida? Eh? And they're like, no, this is Cleveland. And they're like, oh, Cleveland. Yeah, I knew that the whole time. It's called the Time Traveling Comedian. It's amazing. Please do it. Please.
If I get time. Oh no, a witch! I'm not a witch.
I don't know what you do. I was like a second late. No. Oh my gosh. If you guys haven't seen The Princess Bride lately, go watch it right now. Turn off this.
That's us. We haven't.
Oh,
Okay, turn off the stream.
I
of
play it
this
every
stuff.
night when I close my eyes. I'm just like, da 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 da.
That's who it was. Okay, a couple of minutes ago you sounded like a lumpy space princess. Is that right?
Is it
LSP?
my lumps or is it Granda's got it?
No, it was lumpy space princess.
Okay.
I don't remember what you said. You weren't trying to be
lot of
anyone, but
things.
you just sounded like lumpy space princess.
I do because I am. Did you know I'm the voice actress for her?
Ah. Ooh.
Ooh. No, I think I just channel her energy a lot of times. My lumps. It's not perfect. I haven't watched Adventure Time lately. Don't judge me.
You should watch
Don't
Distant
judge me!
Lands on HBO.
Wait, what is it?
Distant Lands? I think that's what it's called.
Lands.
The little episodic
Oh,
ones.
there's a tangent.
I guess they're all episodic ones.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I agree. I should watch that. I have a list of things I need to watch, and I'm just napping all the time.
Is that where you went after the stream this morning?
Heck yeah.
Nap time?
Duh. Alessandra knows.
You seemed so full of energy during the streams. I figure that might
Happen.
last.
Oh yeah. Oh no, I crash hard. I crash so hard. I think I was like, James, I'm going to play video games. I went out to the couch and fell asleep.
Amazing.
I
What
was
game
like,
were you
I
gonna
want to
play?
play video games.
My favorite,
And then I
sleeping
woke up
simulator.
because he was making lunch, and that was the only reason I woke up in time. I would have just slept through the entire day.
Amazing.
Jake Green. I just gonna call him Green. Hello, Green.
Green boy.
Says Tums for babies. Jake says I would leave the stage. You can't leave the stage. That's one of the rules. You have to be there. Just be there. Kendall says I would just sit on the floor and wave at everyone. I mean, that's pretty nice. But also you're mic'd up, so just
Mic'd up.
get ready for that. Jake says, quote unquote, timeless jokes. Oh my glob, I love LSP.
Oh my god.
Pendleton Ward is actually the voice. Pendleton Ward? That is amazing. A great name. D. Ross, hello! D says, last. So close to first. You get a purple heart. Boom. Glad to be here. Hey, D. Ross. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, I'm gonna hit the mic a lot.
Oh, excellent. Also, Anthony is working today, just by the way, and so usually Anthony is the chat reader and also a side mod. Is that what you call yourself? I don't know. Who are you? What's your title?
I don't.
Where are you?
I
don't see you.
Florida.
Anyway, so yeah, Anthony usually is here. Also, we usually have faces, in case you've never been here and you don't know that. But, yeah, so he's working today, and so he is not going to be reading the chat, so I will be. So every once in a while, I'll probably not be drawing, so I apologize profusely, and I'll never make it up to you, but it's the life that we live, you know? It's just how it goes. Full of disappointment.
Wow.
And love.
Huh.
Okay, so now that we've warmed up with, did we decide on a name? Am I already forgetting it? Oh, it was Baby Revenge. Baby Revenge, Baby Revenge. Baby Revenge. And then he's going to be called Vengeance. And Vengeance is swift. So, yeah, he looks like this right now. I think I'll just go over and get the lines a little bit cleaner since this is going to be a coloring book kind of page. I want it to be at least understandable what's going on in every area. And then we also have options of background things. I actually roughed these in after the stream last time. Let me know what you guys think. What kind of feelings you have about clouds like this. And if there are any other background elements that you think would work well. I might try out just a few, whatever comes to mind, just to, you know, try things out. Experiment with art. That's the whole point. And also, Alessandra says, thanks, y'all, and hello, Jake Green. I would start slow walking out of the stage, lol. You are trapped on the stage. This is your home now. You have a microphone and a captive audience. What do you do?
Why are you doing this to us? Oh, you're so evil. Very Ursula.
I just took a drink of water. So it was a very guttural laugh. Oh, man, I almost just choked on like a little tiny bit of water. Whoa. Yeah. Why am I doing this to you? I think it's fun. Am I evil?
Yeah.
I think it's a fun social experiment. You have a bunch of people watching you. What do you say? You know, no prompts, no rules, just whatever comes to your brain. See what happens. Ren says, oh, this baby dragon is shaping up so cute. I think it's amazing. I wish I had better words. Very happy with the feeling of all the curves and swirls in the drawing thus far. Cloud emoji. Oh, I'm so glad. Ren, thank you so much. Kendall says, if I have to be trapped, everyone gets to listen to me sing the ABCs, ramble while possibly attempting ASMR. Amazing! Oh,
this
my
is a
gosh.
good technique, Kendall. Make everyone else leave, so it doesn't matter if you're on the stage in front of people because they all leave. Right? That's what you're trying, right?
Absolutely.
I'm not being rude.
No. That's the reality, okay? Alright, joop. And then group these guys, lower the opacity, and probably just draw over. Hello.
A draw over. Kind of like a pour
draw
over.
Exactly, yeah.
Said a hello to James.
Yeah, I said hello to James.
Hello.
I just decided to say hello in the middle of the stream to you guys. Hello. Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm moving the mic because it's literally like hitting my stylus, so that's where it is right now. It's hovering over my Cintiq. And it's different once again because I hosted Adobe Live tomorrow. What? This morning.
You will.
I
honestly.
will.
Honestly.
Oh, I will. No, tomorrow, yeah, I'm hosting Nat Iwata, who is an amazing artist. He does children's books, but also is an art director for video games. So, like, jack of all trades. Nat of all trades. Salty. And super fun to talk to. So tune in if you would like to see. what we cook up tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to grab my little gauntlet. It's a little glove that makes it so my sweaty hand doesn't zhuzh on the Cintiq screen. One moment. I'm back. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's one way of telling you my hand is sweaty, just by the way. Anthony, you there? Did you leave me? I hear you, but you don't... Wait. I can't hear you. Can I hear you? Can anybody hear you? What's going on? Anthony, why did you go away? Did I break something? I cannot hear you, Anthony. Did you turn off your mic? He says, I can't hear me either. I don't know what to do. Oh, my captioner is here, so something's happening. Yeah, so that means your mic is... Oh, that's... What happened? Did you touch anything? Did I touch anything? But no, so what's happening? What is happening? What's happening? I see what's happening here. Oh my goodness, what happened there? Okay. My mic is working. So why can't I hear you? Maybe I'll, it's gotta be over yesterday? It's gotta be in over yesterday. Stop. Disappeared. What? What's happening? Technical difficulties. So sorry, everyone. Just a moment. Well, we can still hear the music. It must be Zoom. Did you mute yourself in Zoom? I don't know. They don't make sense. Stop reading them. Oh! Okay, so I might close Zoom and then reopen it. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. And, boom. Alright, Anthony's gone. It's just you and me now, chat. Okay, so I'm on the stage and you're my audience, and I'm going to talk to you. I'm going to talk at you. There's my face in the captions. Ignore it. Let's see. I'm gonna say, what is the superpower you would want most? Hey, I just watched Shazam over the weekend with Anthony, and so that's what's on the mind. Anthony in the chat says, oops, all bloops, am I right? It's so true.
Okay, I'm back.
I
could
hear you.
I hear you too. I'm not sharing anything weird.
Oh my goodness.
This is up to you.
What could you do?
I don't know.
Oh, weirdo. Yay! Okay. It's working. We got it back. Woo. Thank you for tuning in through all that. Oops, all bloops.
I don't know what that was.
Something went awry, but we are back. It's fine. Whatever Zoom wants, Zoom gets, basically. Okay, so I think... What do you think I should do, Anthony? I want your professional opinion. Would it be more worth it to redraw this, like reline it completely, like lower opacity, draw over, or take what's there and just clean it up?
Clean it up.
Okay, so you like the looser kind of idea. Yeah? Okay.
Wait, what was the other option?
Drawing over it completely new. I feel like that tightens things up. Actually, Nat and I were talking about that today on the stream of like loose versus tight, and doing like a layer over versus cleaning up the layer you're working on. So I think that cleaning up the layer you're working on will usually yield a little bit looser of a result, because you're taking that like freeness of the sketch and just trying to, you know, get those bits that you didn't get before.
The bits.
Exactly. Also, another question. Do you think that there should be fur texture all over?
Fur
like
texture
all this area, not the belly, is going to be furry, but do you want to see that texture everywhere? Like up here you can see it, the upper right.
No, let's go fur to scales.
No, I want it to be fur. I just wanted to know
Oh.
how to render the fur.
Okay, then
You
what?
punk.
Then you would have to put
Do you
it
see
everywhere.
this?
Yeah, I see it. Wouldn't you have to carry that all the way down?
Versus this. I could leave
Yeah.
it blank. That's fine.
No way.
Oh, yes, way.
No.
Yahweh.
No way.
Yeah.
No. Okay, yeah, leave it blank, and then when I color it in, I'll add scales.
See, it's all your options.
Okay,
Like, choose
yeah.
your own adventure.
Really, you should just delete all of this, blank canvas, send it out as a printable. I'll go to town.
You know, I'd be mad if it wasn't so clever. We're doing it. Ship it.
Delete.
A whole new concept. I'm starting a website. It's called blankcanvas.com. Art. I feel like so many people think art is just whatever the heck people say. I'm like, nah, you could be the judge. You know, like the banana duct taped to the wall. Let's have a conversation about the larger fine art world. What do you guys think? Where is
I'm
the...
not prepared for this.
Oh. Okay, research some stuff and then get back to me, okay?
Yeah.
I could have this chat with Ryan, I bet. He's done a lot of modern art research? Is that what I'm asking?
Well, then why don't you get Ryan?
Maybe I will! Ryan comes out of the woodwork. Hello? But I wonder if anyone here appreciates the art, I put in quotes, where it's like a urinal and you sign it. That was what was it? Pre-made movement or something like that? Manufactured?
Duchamp. What was his name?
Is that it?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't my favorite.
Toilet Duchamp.
Or like the banana duct taped to the wall. Like who makes that worth millions of dollars and why?
Fountain ready-made sculpture by Marcel
Ready-made.
Duchamp in 1917, consisting of a porcelain urinal signed R. Mutt.
There you go.
I do love urinals. Don't know why.
Do you? I don't think that's something you love. Like love is a strong
No, I
word.
like them.
Okay. Like,
If I
it's
was
fine.
to have my own home, I would probably install a urinal in the bathroom.
Okay. Would you pay like hundreds of thousands of dollars for it?
What?
It's art.
I don't think it would
Don't
be
pee
more...
on the art. Or
Okay.
wait, maybe do.
No, yeah.
I
No,
don't
see,
know.
I want a functional one. I don't want this fountain sculpture.
Fountain sculpture. That's so generous.
That's what it's called.
Oh man. And I'm like
Fountain.
very much a believer in art has a place everywhere. Everybody's art has an audience somewhere. Like no matter where you're at with it, I think it has a place. And the idea that something is actually like I put in quotes art, that kind of thing, like that attitude is not common for me to have. But I do feel it with some of that stuff where it makes people feel like art is inaccessible or you don't get it because who gets it? Maybe the artist has some kind of value there, but like I'm sorry, I don't think that it's worth egregious amounts of money when you tape a banana to the wall.
I'll see how much it costs. Marcel Fountain
This is the
price.
urinal.
Yeah. Oh God.
Oy vey, what? What was it?
The 17th of November, a version of Fountain was sold in New York for $1,762,500
Good times for that
to
artist.
Dmitry Daskalopoulos.
Okay, so Dimitri, I want to have a talk.
Yeah.
What
why?
did you feel? What happened there? What was the moment? Tell me everything, please.
I guess it also opens up a conversation into that's a lot of money and you spent it on a toilet and so many other things could benefit from.
Oh my gosh, egregious
$2 million.
things. Yeah, it's just come on. Like how many people could eat? But That's a wider conversation, which we always get into, like capitalism and
That could go right in the fountain.
Well, it's just the motivations of the billionaires to buy things. I don't think it's all founded in love of art. So, yeah, there
You
it
laugh
goes.
it out of the room. They don't love art. They're just tired of having that much money and
No,
burning
it's
a hole in
about
their
money
pocket.
laundering. Okay, this is a way that they can basically transfer it without having it in people's hands. You sell it for even more because it's like,
Yeah,
oh hey,
yeah,
blah, blah,
yeah.
blah. Anyways, yeah. The art world, it's full of
It's
weird
great.
stuff. All right, I'm gonna read the chat. Kendall says the voice has come back. Rin says, "Ooh, wow, welcome back." Muhammad says, "Zoom."
Zoom.
How dare you? Alessandra says, well, Anthony, guess you zoom out of here for a minute, lol. Ooh, and I'm going to post a pic of a chipmunk on the Discord. Excellent. I want to see your chipmunks. Anthony Jackson says, hello, fellow creative. Holy dragon is a dragon. Hello, Anthony Jackson. This dragon is just for you, you know? He's named Adult Revenge.
Revenge,
What?
baby. Oh, right.
We made a baby version that's called Baby Revenge. There we go. There's Baby Revenge. He says hello. This is Adult Revenge. Kendall says, Dadaism is one of my fave movements, though. It's very interesting to see why they did it. Yeah, I think Dadaism, I am very not as on top of it as I used to be with, like, art. I'm choking. Art movements. So I'm gonna look up Dadaism. I remember it being kind of radical or whatever at the time. Oh, that is where it came from. Okay, excellent. Let's see here.
I like
Here's some-
Rococo.
Of course you do, you fancy French boy.
Baby.
See, like collages, I have appreciation for that. There's a lot of like sculptural elements that are amazing, and like questioning what is art is interesting for sure. Look at that mustache on Mona Lisa. Come on. Oh my gosh, spikes on the bottom of an iron? That's scary to me. But the thing is, I guess the point of, or I guess the purpose in my mind of the urinal is to just exist and be like, why is this art? And to me, the answer is very me-centric, like in my brain. It's not, but that's just me. So the question is posed to all of mankind, and it's for you to answer. So that in that, I guess it has an inherent quality that it's asking a question. And if it is your pot of tea, I do not want to yuck your yum or anything like that. I'm purely giving my opinion. Loyal says it was called Ready Made. Yes, thank you so much. I remembered there was a name for that kind of thing, but you got it. Chad always knows. Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. Alessandra says, yeah, I agree with you, Anna, about the art concept. And also we're getting feel betters for Anthony Jackson. I hope you feel better too. I'm sorry for whatever you're going through, Anthony Jackson.
Feel better.
Feel better. Jake says, it's a very Monday. I hope everyone who is not feeling great all feel better. Absolutely. I like that. Very Monday. Oh my gosh. Oh, and Alessandra posted a pic of a chipmunk. Let's check it out. Animal channel.
Oh, yeah.
Cutie! Oh my gosh. Saw this cuteness this weekend. Look at that baby! Oh, so good. I love their little stripies. Also, Ferngully or what? Heck yeah. That's beautiful. I'm glad you got the rare sighting, Alessandra. So cool. Okay. Now, let's get into this dragon. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, and I'm going to use the tilde key. Hey, good job me. For anybody who doesn't know, if you do the little squiggly key underneath the escape key on your keyboard, it will make an automatic eraser of your brush, basically. It's like painting with clear mode. And you don't have to switch brushes or anything like that if you have a different eraser brush. Beep. Also, on the stream with Nat, we actually told him about hovering between layers to create a clipping mask, and that was news to him. So I'm so happy whenever that happens. Like, hey, your workflow could just be optimized a little bit more. Sweet. How's your work going today, Anthony? The actual work of it. Like, how is it feeling? You could say pass.
Oh, pass.
Oh, okay. Oh, you silly. Well, my work's being a bit of a drag.
Why?
Fun.
Oh, right.
You get it.
Mine is also, but not because of a clever joke.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to give you a dragon to ease your woes. And this dragon's for you. You're going to paint it digitally on your iPad. This has been already decreed.
Agreed.
Have you been painting? We didn't do any iPad painting this weekend. So
I don't
sad.
have time.
Too many good things to do.
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of the other things I want to do with this piece is make sure to have thick and thin lines. I think that's a really fun style, especially because I've been reading Hellboy, and those blacks that Mike Mignola uses is so effective, and I just want to emulate that a little bit. Aw, heck yeah. By the way, over the weekend, we celebrated not only Anthony's birthday, but also James's. And we made a birthday banner and birthday hats, and it was real cute. And obviously a birthday cake that Jake needs a picture of. And what was on the cake, Anthony? Are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What was on the cake?
A Charmander.
Charmander! Char! Everybody shout out your favorite Pokemon. I'll put it on a cake. That is not a promise. I'm so sorry. I can't make everybody a cake, but it's maybe we'll draw Pokemon. You know, maybe we could have a Pokemon stream again.
Yeah.
We did a few of them in Fresco not too long ago. Did the starters for the original 151. And it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed making them goofy little shapes. So if we do that again, I think I would have to do like some of yours and James's favorites, because I think they're some of the coolest ones, like Gengar, Ninetales, and Vaporeon. So much fun. Imagine them, but like real goofy and weird. Kind of like Baby Revenge. Okay. This guy's cleaning up. Oh, you clean up good. Oh, should we put him in a fancy little suit? Oh my gosh.
Put him in a suit.
Put him in a tuxedo for a drag boy. He's a drag queen. Oh my gosh. Can we put on stiletto heels and a lot of makeup?
This is what Ryan wanted.
Yes. Yes.
All of a sudden, you're confident. You're part of the community now.
Yeah. Suddenly. I feel like I know everything. By the way, actually, this is a perfect segue. I have a, what do you call it? Streamer announcement above the chat, and I also added it to the description. I found a nonprofit that I would like to bring your attention to called the Human Rights Campaign. In the US, it works to, or at least I think it's just the US. It works to support legislators and politicians who are pro-LGBTQ rights, human rights, and also educating people about it. So putting in our education system more, resources for everyone just to learn about LGBTQ plus rights and needs and education about everything included. Which, hey, Jake Green actually has posted a, wait, did you post it to the Discord? I can't remember. But Anna Kana basically like hosted a documentary on her channel, which I watched that one, and it was Who's Your Teacher? And it was all about sex education in schools and like how it's taught and the problematic things that come up with it and what we should do, which I totally agree. It should be taught earlier and be called human relations and just be about interacting with other human beings, and so many important things come up with that. People should not have to figure out for themselves what the world has in terms of all that jazz. So that was a great one. Thanks, Jake, for throwing that out there, and it was a really good documentary. Who's your teacher? Beep, beep. Okay, there we go. And also, happy Pride Month to one and all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I want to find a way to celebrate in some way. Like, I've never been to a Pride parade. Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Portland Pride, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I think I'm happy with this level of fur. Where it's not like every little thing is on there, but it's got enough to feel like it's fur, at least to me. Let me know how you feel. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, I'm reading the chat real quick. Oh, Anthony Jackson says, thank you for showing me the tilde key. I showed this to my friend today. I accidentally blew her mind. Now she can work more efficiently. Yes, I love it. Oh, it's especially useful if you're doing something like this where it's just one color and you can go from pencil to eraser really fluidly. It's awesome. Jake says, I seen it now. It was an adorable cake. Oh my gosh, yes. It was quite the thing to make. Also, we were making sourdough the same day, so there was a lot going on, but it was delicious. Actually, it continues to be delicious. I think there's a piece left in the fridge, and very, very fun to make with you, Anthony. Also, watching Anthony sweat about placing the fruit just right, because we had like a fruit flame coming out of Charmander's mouth. And Anthony was in charge of the fruit, and he just kept on looking up very worriedly. Like, oh no, am I doing it right? I don't know. It was great. Ren says, oh no, the cake was charred. Charmandard. And Ren also says, Mareep cake. Oh my gosh, Mareep is so cute. I think that would be adorable. Ooh, you can make him out of cupcakes because he's all fluffy. Oh. We also just watched a cupcake video with Aaron what is it?
Aaron
G.
G.
McDowell. I nailed it. Yes.
Oh, you did?
Right as you said it. Yeah.
Right.
Although caption says I said G. McDowell. And that was Bake It To Me. Wait, what was it? Bake It UK. Bake it up. Bake it up a notch. Yeah. Nailed it.
Don't even need me.
Jake Green says, I like so many Pokemon. There is no possible way to make them all. Gotta catch them all, though. Alessandra says, I want to see this marvelous cake. I love it. And Kendall says, I went to NYC Pride one year. That was wild. So many humans. I imagine in NYC, everybody coming out. Joe's here. Hello, Joe. Everybody check out Joe. Joe is our other mod, and there are, what do you call it? Links in the description for the Instagram, Dark Hours Co. Dark Hours is Joe. And also, Joe saying, hey, tuning in a little bit secret at work. Shh, don't tell anyone. In my defense, I don't have any work yet. No, I totally understand. You are doing exactly what you're supposed to.
Joe, we're in the same boat. I'm also working.
I'm also working. Wow, just a bunch of work buddies. Also, Kendall says, keep it a secret. Or wait, we'll keep it a secret. Yeah, your secret is very safe with us. We would never tattle.
We announced it live on the internet.
Shh, that's just to us. All of us don't have to tell. Anthony Jackson says, don't get me wrong. Charmander is cute, but I prefer Chimchar. Chimchar! So good. I think everybody's preferences are valid. Jake says, I've only been to Pride in the small town I live in, and it was their second or third one, so they were very small. But they happened. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. It happening at all is the best part. Is just, spreading the joy, spreading awareness, making sure that we do something. It's important to educate and also just to celebrate the heck out of it. That's why I'm really glad there's a parade, because I think with a lot of months or historical things, it's usually a depressing thing, but also it is hard to know if you're doing something right with it, I suppose. And so having a parade, it feels like you're celebrating, you're getting a chance to what would you call it? Notify people who might not know otherwise. Hey, this is a thing. And it's here to be celebrated and learned from. So that the future is better. And so I like it. But I've never actually been to a Pride parade. I haven't been to a parade since I was a child, I think. And that was a parade where they threw out candy to kids. And it was the best day of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So why haven't I been to a parade again? Tell me, Anthony.
You fall asleep on the couch until something
That's true.
startles you
I've
awake.
been sleeping my life away.
Yeah.
That's why. When I'm 55, I'm going to be like, where has the time gone? And then I'll look at the couch and be like, there it is. My old friend. Good to see you again.
Oh dear. In my mind, it was your ghost looking at your eternal sleeping body on the couch.
No.
Yeah.
Incorrect.
It's the end.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Is it a reality? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
A variant. We've got a variant on the timeline.
Who else is watching Loki? I cannot wait to see where it goes. No spoilers. Just happy. Be happy. Don't be cry. Why cry? No.
No.
Also been rewatching 30 Rock. Oh, it's so good. Beep beep. Pop pop. Boop boop. Beep beep. Oh, that's a long fur. Never mind. That's like my eyebrow hairs. It's normal, long.
Like duck goose with facial hair.
Oh my gosh, how fun. Duck. No! Pluck. Oh, wait, duck, pluck. Pluck, goose. Oh my gosh.
Duck, pluck. I like that one. Yeah, pluck, goose is also good.
I mean,
both
it
of
makes
them are
so
great.
much sense.
Good job.
By the way, we've got Sin in the chat. Hey, Sin Lagos, one of our lovely Adobe Creative residents. And just a
Sin.
friend. You're amazing, Sin. Thanks for being here on Adobe Live this morning as well. It was lovely to see you. Joe says, honestly, a smaller Pride sounds wonderful too. So much rainbow capitalism at the big ones. That's another thing. I was honestly looking for organizations to support because I feel like, we should. And so many of them, looking at GLAAD. Hey, GLAAD might be amazing. I'm very hesitant to back any kind of thing, so that's why I was very glad to find. I was happy to find the Human Rights Campaign because it seems to be doing everything that I agree with. Where it's hey, let's not just throw money at random things. What I want to do is either support individuals who really need something to get through a rough time, if anybody's needing a place to stay or food to eat or anything like that, totally support that. But then also if you're doing a big organizational thing, then make it about legislative change, because doing small thing, I don't want to call it small, every action is good, I should say. I don't want to talk bad about anything, but I do think that putting flags on everything won't do as much as getting the right people in the right spots to make actual change, because you can say you're, for love not hate. You can say that, like, all these things that you support, but then if you vote for the person who's going to take rights away from the people that you're supposedly supporting, you're not supporting them. So we need to make sure that we put our votes where our mouths are, baby. Sorry, I know I'm preaching to the choir. I just, yeah, it's what we got to do, guys. Sorry, I have to talk about it. Jake says to Joe, "Oh yeah, I bet the small ones have definitely been pretty nice." Oh, that's fun. And then you get to, like, meet your neighbors, hopefully. Sin says, "I've been to Pride in Miami and it was a purdy." I imagine a lot going on in Miami. It's hot. There's not a lot of clothing. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Jake says, "I was in a parade for the arborist my wife works for, throwing the candy." Oh my gosh! You got to throw the candy? Are you kidding me? That's amazing. You made my childhood. Now in my mind, Jake was the one throwing it. Always. Anthony Jackson says, "Loki is going to be a great series, I can tell. I have such high hopes for it. I hope it makes it." Kendall says, "Pride in Columbus, Ohio was interesting to go to." Columbus, Ohio. Huh. I wonder about that one. Joe says, "Technically, I am a variant because I'm in a different time zone. Also, only on episode 1. No spoilers, please." Yeah, there's only one episode out right now. And so far, I feel like there's nothing to spoil that wasn't in the trailer. So should be pretty safe to say variant. Because that's said in the trailer. But also, go see it. It's great. I think the vibes are really fun. And Elisandra says, "Yes, I agree, Anthony Jackson. I just started Falcon and the Winter Soldier." Ooh, that's a fun one too. Well, fun in a different way. I think WandaVision was like fun, but definitely worth a watch. And Kendall says, "Shh, I need to get Disney Plus." Go get it. Joe says, "Pluck, pluck, duck." Don't pluck the duck. No. Alessandra says, "Y'all, I'm so excited for Black Widow movie to come out. Lol. Oh, heck yeah." Joe says, "This needs to be a game on itch.io. Itch.io. What is that? I don't know."
Sounds familiar. Sounds like it's been mentioned before.
Sure. I don't know. Sin says, "Lovely to hear you." Yeah, sorry, my face is not available today. Kendall says, "I usually support the Trevor Project." Trevor Project is another great one for sure. There are actually a fair amount of nonprofits that are great to support for LGBTQ rights, plus rights. Oh golly, did I get every one of them? And the Trevor Project is tried and true, very, very good one. Joe says, "I'll make a thing in Discord where you can put all the actual useful ones." Yes, I love it. Thank you so much, Joe. Oh my gosh. Alessandra says, "Yeah, the Trevor Project is a good one." Yeah. Tara says, "Keep going, Anna." Yeah. Yeah. Reading, drawing, it's a thing. This is why I have Anthony usually. Arithmetic? What?
Reading, drawing, and arithmetic.
Is this school now?
That's all of them.
Did we start a school?
Yeah.
Oh
Welcome
gosh.
to the school.
Oh my gosh, it's got such a good name. It's so catchy. The school. Like, you won't mix it up with any other school because you're like, "I'm going to school." But like when you say, "I'm going to the school," people know what you're doing. Like, they know. Too cool for the school. Nope, not possible. Because we're the coolest.
Speaking of 30 Rock, there's that scene where she's visiting LA and she's like, "I'm looking for 205," and he's like, "The 205."
It's the 205? Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so goofy. You know how locals are. We're like 26, more like Sunset Highway. Loser. No, we're not. What is a colloquial thing, do you think? Like, directionally, maybe like the waterfront? Like, if somebody says they're going down Nato Parkway, I'm always like, "Oh yeah, waterfront."
Yeah.
What's another one? Big Pink? Is that its technical name, or do other people call it like Bank of America?
It's the U.S. Bancorp Tower.
Yeah, that's dumb. It's Big Pink.
It's Big Pink.
That's a building in Portland that's actually, like, if you saw it from above, it's shaped like a parallelogram, so it creates some weird, like, flattening effects sometimes when you look at it from below, where it's just like, oh, that building looks flat or very thin, depending on which direction you're looking at it from. But it can be seen almost anywhere, and it was pretty close to where we went to school, so I used it as a landmark quite often. Being like, Big Pink's over there, so the bus stop's this way. And at the top of it is Portland City Grill, which is, I think, the highest restaurant in Portland, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. It overlooks the entire city with just massive glass windows. They're just walls. They're walls of glass. And we've gone up there a few times. I always feel underdressed because I am. It's fancy. They have a pianist who plays modern songs on the piano, and I love it. But everything's expensive and there's no seating, so. I remember having a beet salad and being like, these beets are so red it looks like salmon. And then I was like, am I eating salmon? And then I tasted it and I was like, no, that's beets. Great story. I know. Riveting.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't paying attention.
Thanks, Anthony, my best friend. How dare you? Oh, man. It is a fun restaurant, though. If you're a tourist in Portland, I think that would be a fun one to go to. It's also really close to... Oh my gosh, Voodoo Donuts. There we go. Voodoo Donuts is supposed to be what we're famous for, but honestly, if you really want really great donuts, go to Blue Star Donuts. It's a long wait, but it's worth it. They're gourmet. They're fancy. They're expensive, but they are worth every penny. We had them when Anthony came over. It was great. Which one was your favorite, by the way?
I liked the... Was it orange oil?
Orange oil, yes. No, it was orange and olive oil.
I forgot one word.
Olive. That's an important word. Olives are great. Don't you agree? Olives are the best. I love them. I'll love them. You get it. We have so many olives in our fridge right now. We have Castella Vetranos and Kalamata. Oh my gosh. I feel olive rich, you guys. It feels good, and I love it. Can I be the olive queen? I have to draw it now.
Well, you gotta Google it. Make sure nobody else has the title.
No.
I'll do it for you. The Olive Queen. Oops. It's a brand of olive oil in California.
It's me. I am it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I just clicked on the website and it's just you. What?
Can you imagine?
Since when?
It's so fun. I bought a website and baited you into going to it. I am the Olive Queen.
You look like two men. Rob Akins and Mark Berry.
Mark Berry. Ugh,
They're very
Oliver
into denim tops.
I'm the pimento.
And I mean it.
My bangs are always weird, so I'm
Go to their Instagram. It's unavailable. Maybe it's up for grabs then.
Heck yeah. I have a saber. Or wait, scepter? Scepter. Saber. What? It's got an olive rental.
Ooh, you could rent the house at the Olive Garden. It's got a pool.
That's amazing.
This looks awesome.
On the throne of, I don't know, like let's make it a loaf of bread.
The carriage house at Olive Queen Farm.
Oh my gosh, can we go, please?
It looks gorgeous. Very deserty. But with a lot of greenery.
This is my bread throne.
Oh, you look silly.
Do you like it?
What's wrong with your eyes?
I'm very satisfied.
Oh, I don't
What's
understand
wrong
what that's
with your
like.
eyes? I'm happy.
You've got Frollo vibes.
Oh, good. that better? I'm looking at you.
I see it.
I'm looking at you. Where did
Your eyebrows
you go?
look like fish.
Yeah, they do. I feel like my eyebrows are weird. I feel like my eyebrows are weird.
No.
But I'm also very happy and satisfied. Oh, yes. Good. Usually, here, I'm wearing shorts right now. I'm going to put shorts on. Yeah, there we go. That's the new sticker you get, Kendall. Nothing else. Okay, here we go. Back to Epic Dragon. Oh my gosh. Kendall says my neighbor is named Olive. That's such a good name. I think it's adorable. Oh my gosh. Jake screaming in the chat.
Why is he screaming?
We'll get to it.
Oh, okay.
Sin says, a dragon with convictions. Bravo! Heck yeah. Jake says, Itch.io is an online platform where people use to share games. Oh, cool. A few of the Game Jam games I've worked on are up on Itch.io. No way. Jake is screaming, I would go to your school! Oh my gosh. This is fantastic. We're opening a school. Oh my gosh, are we? Are we opening a school?
We could next month. It could be a thing.
It's true. Alessandra says, I am paying attention, Anna. Lol. I feel like you saying that made me doubt that you are.
Wow.
Are you
backfired.
lying to me? Kendall says, me working on an iPad, but chat is on desktop, holding Command plus S on Chrome when Fresco does autosave. Oh my gosh. Yes, the switching between is like your brain is like, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, this is amazing. Also, Kendall, I'm so glad that you're working on iPad while we're doing this. That's so good. Draw together. I would encourage everyone to draw. Anthony, your chat or your captions just say fire, and it's making me nervous.
Water, earth, air,
thirst. Continue.
These are the 4 elements. When combined, you get the Charm Sisters intro song.
Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Olives are amazing. Cannot agree more, Kendall. Joe says, I used to be obsessed with olives when I was younger. What happened, Joe? Why are you not obsessed now? Can I send you olives? Castello Vitranos are probably my favorite. Jake says, Olive is my younger daughter's middle name. Oh my gosh. So freaking cute. Oh, I love it. Joe says, I would literally go, Oliver! Olives in Swedish. Oh my gosh, Oliver is olives in Swedish as soon as I saw them. That's so cute. Can you imagine a little kid just being like, Oliver! I want to eat all of them! Oh my gosh. Rin
Wasn't
says,
the
love
plot
it
of
Oliver
Oliver Twist?
That's the plot of Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more? Yay, olives!
It's about a bunch of kids becoming bartenders.
Or charcuterie board purveyors.
Both.
Yeah, why not both? Get a drink, get a grub. What?
We'll call it Grubhub.
I got my sister olive plates one year. Is that plates with olives on them or plates for olives to be upon? Joe
Or
says,
plates made out of giant olives.
I don't think that would last, but it would be delicious.
It's
Probably
not meant
flavor
to.
everything. Oh, it's a fleeting good thing.
A fleeting good thing.
Yes, it's my wish. The genie asked, and I was happy. Joe said, Olive is such a nice name. I agree. And pickles. Kendall puts in. Not in context, but I do imagine one kid's named Olive, the other's Pickles. I mean, I love it. Oh, and Tara says, I love olives. Agreed. Rand says, oh goodness, make sure you have a toothpick, Madame Olive Queen. Oh, so clever. Tara says, she's adorable. Does she live in a castle surrounded by olive oil filled moat? Obviously. Obviously. Kendall says, send it to my sister. Is she the Olive Queen? Rin says, with a baby dragon as its pet. Oh my gosh, yes. Joe says, all right, babes, have to head off. I'll catch you on Replay Land. Stay fabulous, everyone. Thank you so much,
Bye.
Joe. Bye. Have a great night. point. Also, Rin is saying monkey paws. You are on top of it, Rin. Oh my goodness. I'm going to catch up on the chat and then we can monkey it up. Oh, also, remember to save. Control S. Just like
You're going to have to be
Kendall.
very descriptive about monkey paws.
I'm going to describe it so good. Kendall says, water. Thirst. Drink your water. Stay hydrated. Agreed. Everybody stay hydrated. Alessandra asks, are we doing monkey paws today? Absolutely we are. Jake says, really put the twist in Oliver Twist. Kendall says, a giant plate olive. A giant plate olive. Dear Lord. Also, Jake says something really disturbing. I should have thought about this before.
Why?
Is
What
olive
did he
oil
say?
the blood of her enemies?
Cool.
I want to believe that olives aren't actually sentient and they're just like massive ones and they wear them. Like the olive queen has one as their head, like my head. I am an olive queen. And yes, this is my scepter, which is a toothpick per Rin's request. Okay, this is gonna be a toothpick, and there's just a little bit of olive on top, just like a little. Whoop. Wait, oh, it'll go through it. There you go. Beep. Perfection. Perfection. Okay, so let's do monkey paws. Ooh, Everybody ready? If you are new here, this is a hand stretch that we like to do together. I'm sorry I don't have a camera to show you what I'm doing, but I'm going to try to describe it as thoroughly and as well as possible. Alessandra says, Anna, Portuguese olives are good too. I would like to try them. I love trying new olives, so give me. Okay, so to start, what we're going to do is put our arms straight out in front of ourselves, Anthony. And then I can hear you clacking. Your arms are not in front of you.
Nobody's got time to stop carpal tunnel. I
Nobody
got carpal tunnel vision.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so to start, arms out in front of yourself, palms away from you, fingers towards the sky, and then you curl your fingers into what we call a monkey paw. It's basically like cupping your fingers to where your fingertip meets your palm. And then you go, ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Good job. Jake says, OMG, Anthony. And then second pose is we put our fingers to the ground and our palms towards ourselves and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Good job. Third pose, we flip our hands out, so palms away, fingers still down, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Oh, yeah. And then fourth and final pose, we put our fingers to the sky, palms towards ourselves, and then curl our fingers in. Ooh, ah.
Ooh, ah.
Nice. Then we just repeat these 4 poses. So first one, again, is fingers towards the sky, palms away, curl your fingers in. Second one is palms towards yourself, fingers down, curl your fingers in. Then flip your palms out, fingers down, and then curl your fingers in. And then last one is palms towards yourself, fingers up, and then curl your fingers in. And we repeat these, holding for about a second each on each pose, and do that for around 10 times. And this will give you a nice little stretch in your tendons and your wrists. And again, if you feel any pain whatsoever, just stop immediately, ice your arm, and rest. And also, if you don't feel like this is giving you a good enough stretch, then definitely look up different stretches for your wrists, because we all need preventative care for any kind of troubles in our lives. We use our hands for everything, and repeated motions have an effect. So make sure to take care of yourself, whether that's exercise, whether that's stretches, all of the above. Also remember to give your eyes a rest. If you can close them for just a few seconds every 20 minutes or so, it can do a lot to protect your eyes against fatigue. I know I definitely have dry eyes. I use eye drops every single night, and I still wake up from naps and stuff, and I'm like, it's a desert. So I think that's for sure. Looking at screens all day. So just try to prevent any kind of body function loss by taking care of yourself now. It's never too late. It's never too late for now. That's 30 Rock. Sin says, I'm down for a little hand yoga. Heck yeah. That's exactly what we're doing. Oh, Sin says, I just went rock climbing earlier and the stretch feels amazing. The ooh, ah, is a nice bonus. Ah! It's monkey paws. At the end of the stretch, I just usually shake out my hands very gently to loosen them back up. And then do a few shoulder rolls to loosen up your shoulder area. And also stretch out your arms and legs to their full length. Hear a lot of cracking in your bones. That's telling you that it's working.
You hope.
I'm going to stand up real quick because I've been sitting so much today. Whoa. Dance around. Dance around. Whoop, 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 whoop. There's no camera. I can dance all goofy. La 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 la.
I just flashed the screen and
No!
no one knows.
Get out of here. Inappropriate behavior. Silly boy. Ugh. Okay, now I'm back in the chair. Oh, and remember neck stretches too. If you put your head down to your shoulder and try to reach your other ear, your ear to your shoulder, and then your other ear to the sky, and try to get your highest ear to the highest point you possibly can.
What?
Okay, so right ear to your shoulder. Left ear, try to get it as high as you can.
Yeah.
And then back. To the other side, you do left ear to the shoulder, right ear as high as you can get it. And you just flip-flop back and forth a few times, holding for a few seconds. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff. And then try to turn your head to the right as far as is comfortable. And then the left. And the right again.
It's nice out.
And the left. It's pretty overcast here.
Oh, the sun just peeked through.
Nice. Kendall says torso stretches are good too. Absolutely. Torso stretches, every kind of stretch. I mean, honestly, at the full realization of the stream of like monkey paws will probably just be a full body stretch session for like an hour. So that's what's gonna happen someday, okay? This is just gonna become a stretching stream. Now I'm gonna go back to working on our little dragoon. Thank you guys so much for stretching with me. I think it's really important that we take care of our bodies. So remember to drink water, stretch, rest your eyes, all that good stuff. And also save whatever you're working on. Always good advice. As Cody likes to say, sit, flip, and...
Sip.
Save? Yeah? Is that how it goes? Oh my gosh. Cody, where are you? I need you,
yeah.
Cody.
Why don't you just come up with your own?
I'm not that clever.
Huh, as if.
I don't come up with things. What are you talking about?
What?
There's nothing.
There's
Nothing in the old brain
something.
pan. Look at his brain pan. Lemon. Oh gosh. Another 30 Rock joke. Just in case you didn't know I like 30 Rock. Okay. Here we go. Beep beep. I'm always just like with fur, it's basically just asking, is the squiggle necessary? Which is very often, nah, not really. So I want the least amount of information on here as possible to make the point get across, basically. So if I can get rid of some lines or some squiggles, I will. I will. Don't test me. Like these guys, gone. I don't even know if you guys can really see what... Like, oh, these guys? What? I'm working on the upper right corner right now. Beep, beep, beep.
Boop, boop, boop.
Bop, bop, bop. Beep, beep, beep. Name that movie.
Me?
Anyone.
Well, I know
Anyone who can take the mic from Anthony. Quick.
No one. No one's around.
I mean, you say that, but then Ashley bursts in and she's like, Jurassic Park!
Her long fingers come from beneath the
Oh
door.
my gosh.
Knock, knock, knock.
Creep. Ugh. That's
Beep,
from a previous
beep,
stream. It's a
beep.
reference, guys.
Boop, boop, boop. Bop,
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 bop.
It's like the Babadook. Like, oh no.
She would be.
She would be? She would be. For you, baby, I could be. I am also trying to think of when you're coloring. Sometimes people don't like it when there's... Well, sometimes people... What? It can be displeasing, I suppose, when you're coloring something and there's an open line and you're like, well, I'm coloring here, and then I get to this open line, and it's not like closed. Like what? Like when you know, how could you color in the lines if the lines aren't complete? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to keep it mostly complete. There can be small gaps. Wow, something feels like it just got shooketh. Sorry, the apartment just shook. But the thing is, I don't want to lose the integrity of the art itself. Like, I don't think it's worth fussing too much over. Working on his face now. Yeah, I can make it bigger. Look at that. Look at that mug.
Good at
That big old revenge mug.
revenge mug.
Astaroth? I feel like that's a pretty good dragon name. Astaroth the Vengeful. What is the revenge for? Do you think he's the last of the dragons?
It was something about bees.
Oh yeah, he ate a bunch of bees and he's real mad about it.
No, it was that humans were bad to bees, and he's the result.
Yeah, he absorbed all of the malice from the bees who were wronged. Like, they had a lush, beautiful habitat, verdant garden, in fact, and then the humans came and took it away, and so obviously they went to the dragon, and the dragon ate them, and then the dragon was like, I feel your anger within my belly. I am Astaroth, the Vengeful! And now he makes a point of, everywhere he flies, flowers grow. Yay! That's good. Because vengeance is a flower.
Dish best served cold.
I mean, more like buzzing. A buzzing dish. I
Buzzing
believe that,
dish.
you know, we should just try to make the world a better place rather than just punishing those who have done us wrong. So, by spreading wildflowers, this beautiful dragon is doing the good work and healing the wound. And the bees thank him. And he says, "You're welcome." That's his voice. Hey, I'm Astaroth the Vengeful. What's up? How you doing?
He sounds like a loser.
Oh, Mohammed says, wow, it's great every time I open the application and see you doing live. Oh, so sweet. Thank you. Sorry we're faceless today, but it's really nice to see you. Jake says, gotta go. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. Have a great evening,
Bye.
Jake. Thanks so much for hanging out. Jake also says, this dragon is amazing, Anna. Thank you so much. Kendall says, monkey paws, save, and hydrate. I mean, that's great, but also it doesn't really run off the tongue where it's like, monkey paw, save, hydrate. Maybe it would be like, hydro, save, monk paw.
Much better.
Yeah? Does that roll off the tongue? Save, drate, mopo.
What?
Save, drate, mopo. Duh. Save, drate, mopo.
Monkey pose.
No. Kendall also says, this dragon is bringing back my childhood. Oh my gosh. We used to draw dragon for hours. Hours! I love that. Please, draw for more hours. I think every homework featured some kind of dragon doodle. That's amazing. Oh, done early with the test? Let's draw on it. Please do. Oh my gosh. That's so funny too, Kendall, because it's kind of incentivizing you to get the test done fast so you can draw your dragon. Like, I gotta get to the dragon. Oh, and everybody's saying bye to Jake. Have a great night. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys are so nice. I love it. Alright, cleaning up this little dragon face. I also want to at some point do like a unicorn, because I feel like I love dragons as a mythical creature, but there are so many more mythical creatures out there to explore. We could do kelpies. Oh my gosh, I have to get better at drawing horses. You remember that debacle?
Do I?
Yeah, when Ryan came in with the horse's eyes. Come on.
Right.
You remember. Do you have fur in the ears? Is that weird? Yeah, that's fine. Also, the carbonara I knew is giving us lovely texture, even with the clean lines. It's so gritty. I like it. Also, these are going to be really small parts of the paper, actually. Like, we made the head pretty small because proportions make everything feel... Like, everything feels bigger when the head is smaller. So, it's a good thing to do for some pieces. Beep. And, deselect. Whenever you're drawing and you're not seeing what you're drawing and it's like frustrating for a second and you're like, oh man, what's going on? It's usually that you have something selected, especially if you've used the lasso tool in the last like second or two. So the way to deselect really quickly is just Control D. So in case you're ever in that conundrum, just know. Selection probably. Learned from many years of experience with frustrating moments where I'm just like, oh man, why isn't it drawing? Just like that. Ashley was my studio mate for years. She can attest to hearing me do that. I love these horns. They're so fun. It's kind of like an octopus tentacle. I guess kind of because I put these little, what would you call them, protuberances on them. I thought that was a cool touch, but then I also added the little scaly things down the back, and then it was like, oh, it's a motif. Wow. Brain, you working overtime, aren't you? Happy accidents, you know? So if we have time to color this, what kind of colors do you think come to mind with this dragon, Anthony?
What color is smoke?
Gray. Well, I guess it comes in all sorts of colors, depending on what you're burning.
There you go. Do that.
Oh, all the smoke colors. Okay. It's going to be rainbow gray. Is there such a thing as rainbow quartz?
Yeah.
And there's smoky
Character
quartz.
in Steven Universe.
Oh. See?
See?
See? But there's also smoky quartz, so if it's smoky rainbow quartz, what could be done? Excuse me if you heard that, I just burped. I'm so sorry.
How dare you?
Right in your ear.
That's my thing.
Ew. Yeah, that's a horn. Woohoo! We're doing it. We're doing it live. Okay. Beep, beep, beep. Boop, boop, boop. Bop, bop, bop. By the way, Kendall says, the donkey you drew, you mean? It was not a horse for a long time, Wall. Thanks a lot, Kendall. Wow, the sass. It's true, though. I feel like I need to really study some horses. And also stylization of horses, because there's like, oh, you can do like a study of a photo and it's one thing, but figuring out how to make it look how I actually want it to look, because I don't necessarily want to make a photorealistic horse. I want to make like a wonky fun one. But when you wonkify it without really knowing a lot about what it is actually made up of or the important parts that make it a horse, it can look very weird and kind of nightmarish quickly. So the idea there being like, make it a horse but stylize it accurately. Kind of like one of my favorite examples is the Bugs Bunny short, where he's like an opera singer and rides the pony that's like real chubs. It's great. Wow, I'm loving these lines. They're all like woo 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 woo. A warboleet. I colored the last one traditionally with markers and colored pencils. Do you think I should do this one digitally or traditionally again?
Digitally.
Digitally. So he says, so it shall happen. Oh, if I brought it into fresco, I could do watercolors under it. That'd be cool. I love this because it's such a new thing. doing the coloring pages. Like, usually I don't really rely on line all that much. Like, I design with sketches, but then I abandon them pretty quickly. So it's really fun to kind of, I don't know, rebel against your own inclinations. I would highly recommend it if you feel like you want something new. Okay, something about an Owen Wilson voice. Wait, Owen Wilson. Wow. Owen Villain? Oh yeah, Rin says Owen Wilson.
Uh-oh.
Owen Wilson voice. Yup. Wow. Kendall says lol. Rin says wonka wonka. Kendall says, that reminds me, I saw the tiniest horse hooves, the tiniest horse hooves, and I need to Google if you can shoe miniature horses or Shetlands and how tiny their feet are. You have to Google it because this is important information for you to know. If you don't know this, then what do you even know about the world and life and everything? What the heck? I would be curious to see that process, but I've only recently seen how a horse gets shoed. Because of, what do you call it? The Instagram Explore page showed me that. I'm sure it's from TikTok too. Is just the shoeing process. It's fascinating and weird. And it helps me to think that it's kind of like a nail on a person. It's like giving them acrylics or something rather than like nailing through a foot. Because it's not actually their foot. It's like the hooves are like actual keratin, which is the same, I think it's the same stuff, or at least I think it's keratin. Sorry, I should preface, I don't know anything, but I'm guessing it's kind of that material where it's like hair and nails, so it doesn't actually hurt them to get it attached to them. Also, there are some like high tech ones that I've seen, like there's stuff in them, not like just a metal shoe, which is kind of crazy. Beep. Okay. One horn down. We're doing it, people. We're doing it. And this is hair. It just it looks a little too symmetrical, so I'm going to add another little tuft coming out here. Not too close to the horn, because I don't want it to just be like Tangent City. Oh, it's a little too close. I'm going to do it on the other side. Beep. Like that. Yeah? That work? Okay, cool. Alright, and then we've got this horn coming out. So much to erase here. Beep, 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 beep. And this, I guess, if you're coloring this, it could be like the same color as the face goes up to this thing. But that's up to creative decisions, you know? You could have a gradient of color, you could have all sorts of things happen. The color is really where this can come to life. I'm going to extend this horn out a little bit to the side.
They almost look like tentacle horns.
Exactly, yeah, that's what I said earlier. They're almost like tentacles. Which I think is fun. What do you think? Octopus dragon?
Yeah, it's interesting because you think of a tentacle as flexible and changing, but horns are very solid.
Very solid.
So it's interesting to look at and feel like the duality of horns.
Ah, the duality of horns. Exactly. This is all what I wanted you to think, Anthony. It's important
My mind.
to me. By the way, just a shout out for tomorrow. I'm going to be hosting that again at 9:30 a.m. Pacific on Adobe Live. So if you want to catch an awesome artist making awesome art, then check that out. And as always, on Behance, everybody can stream, and there is basically a constant flow of streamers now, which is awesome. I love that. But whenever you see them, just make sure to support the stream by giving them a little thumbs up, and also just, try out new streamers, see what they're up to. It's always exciting to find a new one that you like and be like, hey, got some more art, some more ambient entertainment, maybe some more weirdos. If people on here are as weird as we are, I don't know. We'll see if they are. It's all a grand experiment.
Humanity. Sometimes I think so.
Yeah. Big time. Big time. I probably don't need to clean it up this much, but it's kind of entrancing once you get into all the little bits. It's like, oh yes, and this area is going to be so nice and smooth. Oh, the line is so figured out. You can see the original here. So scratchy. Now this, getting clean. It's kind of like washing a car. You're like, oh yeah, there goes that sludge. It's gone. Not that I would know, I never wash my car. Whoops.
Yeah, I need to take mine in too.
I didn't say I needed to take mine in. I ain't doing it. Is there like a physical, I guess like an actual reason to clean your car, or is it just for the look?
I think something to do with aerodynamics and then fuel efficiency.
Oh really? The dirt weighs it down.
Weighs it down and makes it so that the wind doesn't go over the surface like it should, and
it's got
resistance.
A whoosh. Gotta get the car to go whoosh.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's what they should say in the commercials for car washes. Make car go whoosh. Then
it's probably not that effective. Or probably not that. What am I thinking?
Yeah, like
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Nothing really matters.
It is
but
something.
You know what they should actually do as a car wash commercial is just the inside view of a car getting washed, because it looks so cool. And you're just like, ooh, the colors, woo, yay. And then that's just the commercial. Like, come do that. Thank you so much, Kendall, for posting a link to the Adobe Live from this morning in the chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Rin says, does this call for a future Kraken Dragon? Draken? Oh, the possibilities. I agree. Yeah, having like an underwater themed Kraken Dragon would be really fun. I imagine... I mean, it's just a Leviathan of the deep, right? Would it have to have like a bunch of tentacles at the end, or could we put tentacles in different places? Make them have like arms. Ooh, what if we made it like a dragon plus an underwater dinosaur? The ones with the long necks? That's cool. Their bulbous little bodies at the bottom. Kendall says, Google says you can get tiny shoes, but most of the Shetlands and mini horses use booty types of shoes. Little booties for their booties. So cute. Or get plastic shoes for them because they're better. IDK. Need more research. You know, this is important. You're going to have a whole farm full of Shetlands. Obviously. Rin says, imagining little rain boots on them. So cute. With little rain hats and coats. Oh my goodness. Okay, draw it. Rin, get on it. I feel like I've seen this before. Is this a thing? Possibly. Who knows? And Elisandra says, I washed my car because of the pollen. I'm super allergic and the pollen was a nope. I'm gonna hug it again. Lol. I'm gonna hug it? Maybe clean it? I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. If there's something actually affecting you for it, I understand getting it cleaned for sure. And pollen, some places are just raining pollen. Kendall says, so an ASMR commercial for a car wash? Sure. Is that going to be your presentation on the stage? And this is what it's like to be in a car wash. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Anthony Jackson says, my father always taught me the more you take care of your car, the car will take care of you. And also pay for it. That is a good little especially like teaching your kid, that's a good little lesson to be like, hey, take care of it. It'll take care of you. If you're hungry, so is it. Let it in. Wait, what?
What? If the car's hungry, let it in. Right?
Duh.
Right.
It all makes sense. Don't pretend it doesn't.
Okay. Yeah, I'm on board.
But yeah, I agree that you should take care. Obviously, you should take care of your car, but also, my experience with cars has been if you pay for a little bit more, it probably will do better. We've always gotten like the cheapest cars, so that backfires sometimes. Literally, no. Luckily, we've never had a backfire. That would give me a heart attack. Ugh. Yes, there we go. Get the horns all perfect. This one's a weird one. It's a bump on a bump. How bump does it go? That bump. There you go. These are some weird and wonky shapes, but also keeping in mind the thick to thin kind of lines that I want. Usually I put the thicker lines on the bottom just to make it feel a little more weighted, and then the thinner lines towards the top. Not always a hard and fast rule. I also like thickening it where the two overlapping lines meet, like right here, and have just a little bit more inky blackness right at that point. Can also give the end of this a little bit of black. I just feel like it hits harder when you have it do that. I think also Lee at one point, Lee is one of my teachers in art school, said that if you leave an open point on a line, like, oh, here's a continuous line right here, and then you just erase out a little bit of it, your eye automatically goes to the part that's missing. Feels like, my brain wants to fill that in or something. Like, it just kind of calls attention to it. So if we think about that, we can also use it to our advantage. So just things like that, I think, are interesting to just think about. And then, of course, if you can, optimizing the effect of them in your images to get the eye to go where you want it to go. All the little behind the curtain thoughts. Beep. Okay. We've got a mostly clean head. Could do a little bit more cleaning around the nostrils. You know, the fun part of the dragon, the nostrils. Beep, 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 beep. Not completely sure on this perspective. I feel like the nose is a little too turned. I guess I have to fix that, don't I? I'm the person who has to do that. Like that-ish. It's a little bit better. What do you think? Sure. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now we'll just kind of round out the eyes. I also don't want to put too much definition around the eyes because I feel like that could be a really cool opportunity, like in here, to add a bunch of color and have it be like a dragon eye. Like, you guys know how cool dragon eyes can look. If you've ever seen the, what do you call them? Like, they're like vanity eye things. What do you put in your eye? Contacts, yeah? Does that make sense?
Like color contacts?
Yeah, little costume ones, but not just color ones, like crazy ones where it's like, oh, the whole pupil is black, or like dragon eyes is literally, I think, what they're called sometimes, where it's like flaming red to yellow kind of thing, and then a little slit pupil, which is super cool looking. So the idea that somebody can color in the whole, like, all this white part in the eye. That's just fun. They can make it whatever they want. Any color to any color. Or just one solid color. All of it would look cute. Cute? Yes. That's the word of choice. Beep, beep, beep. It also looks funny. This line keeps calling my attention to it, so I think I might thin it out in some parts. Just feels like a little too solid of a line.
Have you flipped this?
I have not. Recently. I think we did
Have
last
you?
stream.
Oh, I don't remember.
But with this, it's real easy because we can just like duplicate and then transform. Unlike most of the, what do you call them? Like the paintings that we do sometimes, it's like, oh, I have to like collapse 15 layers and then paint on top, and then that's like the new layer that we're painting on and all that.
Or you
What-
could merge everything to the top and just mark it up on a new layer.
That's
and
what I
then
was saying. Yeah.
Mark it up on a blank new layer so you don't have to paint on the merged thing. You could go back to the individual layers, but you have the note layer on top.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is like there's a new layer on top, but that always becomes the new layer that I'm painting on. Because you can add notes and then like go through and add them to the individual layers, but usually when I'm painting on my own stuff, I don't do that. I just start a new layer and paint.
That's true. If you needed to, though. If it had to
Of
be
course.
separate layers.
If it has to be separate, there's always a way to do that. It just takes more brain power that I don't like to do on my personal stuff. Nose is still wonky. Schnoz Mageddon. That might just be how we do it. I'm not sure. We'll see. I'll figure out the nostrils as we go. Maybe come back to them. Anything else that feels super off? Yeah, slightly in there. Kind of, I don't know. I'm torn on whether I want these to be really sharp or like really smooth cheekbones. Do you have any feelings, Anthony?
I'd say more smooth.
Like that?
Yeah.
I also played with giving it like an open jaw and like
Blah.
or something, but I think I'm gonna keep it simple.
Give him a couple of cute little whiskers.
I was thinking about that, like the long ones.
Or maybe they just a little shorter than the horns. Yeah.
No, just as long as the ones.
They tie into the horns. Braid them in.
It's good. Oh my gosh, if it was just like, what?
Love it.
Amazing. Where do whiskers come out of? I'd have to like, oh, let's look at Haku real quick.
Oh, he's got long ones.
Yeah, he does. Haku dragon. Oh, so long. Look at that guy. He's all whiskers. So they come out of the side of his schnoz. Also really like his dog style of nose. I might play with that.
For the nostril solution.
Yeah. Absolutely. Time to duplicate. Whenever you're making a major change to something, just duplicate it, save it for later. And do something like Don't want them to be too symmetrical, but also feel kind of like they aren't super off from each other. You know what I mean? They have to balance each other, I guess.
Yeah.
Dots solve everything, right? Dots, 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 dots.
Or maybe instead of whiskers, you just give them a wispy little goatee.
Oh my gosh, why?
It would look like the hair on his head and his ears. He's
like
very
it.
hairy.
We could have a little bit of like fur cheeks.
Yeah.
A little cheek fur. A little cheeky cheek.
Fuzzy. No.
No idea what you're trying to say, but cool.
Hey, me either, man.
Oh, is that weird? Giving him lines like his belly on his nose.
That's not weird.
That's not weird at all.
The soft bits. Yeah, I like that nose more.
Okay, so this is after nose. Wait. Let me make sure it's there. Okay, so after. Oh, golly. Before?
Oh.
After.
After, for sure. 100%. No question about it.
No doubts about. Do you think? Nah. We'll figure it out. It's okay. Alessandra says, sorry to be random, but y'all, I ate these oh my gosh, it went away. I ate these Korean BBQ noodles and they were amazing. Oh my gosh, tell me more. Yes. I want Korean barbecue noodles now very much. Very, very much. Anthony Jackson says, great, Alessandra, now I'm super hungry. You're welcome. Oh man. Oh, Rin says, Anna, I want to say I admire how you're able to draw without rotating your canvas as you go. I rotate a lot for curves and have seen other artists do it as well, but I figure I needed to train myself not to. As you go, meaning as you draw. Whoops. Or oops, words and meanings. Hey, same here. Words, what are they? Who knows? But I honestly, I got out of the habit because Photoshop wasn't rotating. So I don't know if it's a strength or not. I think it's just adapting to your situation. But there's no problem with rotation. So like if you work a certain way, I don't think there's a reason not to. Especially like say you're working on the iPad or something. Not only can you rotate in the program, you can rotate the actual canvas, like the iPad itself. So can't really do that with the Wacom unless you have one of those ergo stands, which I really need to get one of those someday. But yeah, I think that there's no wrong way to work. But thank you for kind words. But yeah, I think my rotation works now. Yeah, it does. Whoa, look at that. Ooh, dragon. Ooh, ooh. Oh, it's so funny. I thought I was going to get so far on this guy today, and I would be like, oh, I'm putting in the background like 5 minutes into it, and here I am still cleaning it up. And making changes. Whoa. By the way, I want to get rid of this. Something about that flow needs to just work better. And maybe... Again, balance is what I'm looking at. I'm trying to like look at the navigator and visually kind of zoom out a little to see what we're dealing with is in terms of balance and feeling out if it's correct or not. I also feel like this is taller than this, so I might... Maybe we should use the liquefy tool like Nat was doing today. Let's try it. I haven't done liquefy in a hot second. Let's see if Photoshop is okay with this. Oh. Let's see, this menu popped up on my other screen. Liquify is capable of utilizing the graphics processor on RGB files to increase performance. The color mode you have chosen will not utilize the graphics processor. Okay. Okay, so I'm just going to try seeing what it does. No, that was not what I needed. I need to pull something up. So there's all these options on the left side. I haven't used them in a hot second. Let's try bloat tool. No. I think I might have to increase. Oh my gosh. Never mind. It's like, I'll increase the size. It's ginormous. Do you guys see what's going on? Just want to make sure you can see. A little bit smaller. Yeah, this is what I wanted, just to drag it a little bit. Dragging it. Okay. Done. Boop. I think that works a little bit better. If you think otherwise, let me know. This is all just my opinion. And again, this is like kind of 3/4, so it doesn't have to be, like, our goal isn't to make it exactly symmetrical or anything. But I do want it to be pleasing, and I feel like this one could be a better shape to be just visually pleasing. Maybe something like this. What do you think, Anthony?
Do a before and after?
I don't have a before and after. I'm just looking at
okay.
this. Does
yeah,
it feel good?
It reads like it's receding into space and then curling around and coming back forward.
Does it feel like it's the same-ish shape as this?
Yes, it feels like the same-ish shape.
Shape.
Maybe even the one on the left looks like a weaker form than the one that you're finagling.
Weaker? Wow, rude.
Something about it. I think it's where you're currently painting that corner, the way that it slopes together. You're not really getting that on the one on the left as much. It feels like a nice S shape, whereas the one on the left feels more like a C. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying the other one doesn't feel
trying to figure out, like, if you're thinking of this shape as a 3D shape, it kind of goes like this. Like, if you were to have a cross section of this horn. And this one, before I had it like going like this, so it felt like it was much more like flat and then curved on the bottom. Or flat on the bottom. I don't know, I don't really see the bottom. I guess it's mostly flat, like kind of like this. But I guess I want it to be a little bit more bumped up. Bump, 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 bump it up. Tilde key. Thank you for being here in my life. You are amazing.
You gotta talk to Nat about that tomorrow, if he doesn't already know.
That's so true. Yeah, we gotta spread the good word of the tilde key.
If it comes up.
It'll come up. I'll make it come up. Something like that. It's not my favorite part of it yet, but we'll work on it. We'll make it work. Alessandra says, I love this, Anna. It came out so well. I'm so glad. Oh, it's so good to see you guys.
It's done.
Let's see. Kendall says, I don't think rotating the canvas matters too much unless you're drawing traditionally. I suppose so. Then you could rotate it traditionally, right? Right. Sometimes. I guess if you're working on a massive, like, canvas, maybe not as much. Anthony Jackson says, there's so much to learn in the magic realm. Who knows how many creatures there are out there and we don't know that we don't know about. Exactly. We can make up new ones, just like Chris Blackstock on the last Adobe Live I hosted. Amazing. Just coming up with creatures by mixing all the ones we got. Totally new stuff. Kendall says, do what makes your life easier. I sometimes draw using the pen tool when I can't get the curves to go right. Absolutely. Use the pen tool on a path option and then go to brushes and just press enter. It's life when you can't get the circle to look just right even with tracing. I know. Well, circles are just impossible, I feel like. You could train your hand for like years to get a perfect circle and then it's like, is it worth it? Rin says, of course, it's definitely a strength to have your hands do what you want them to, regardless of orientation of the page. It should come in handy for projects where you might not be able to. I agree, that could be an advantage. Rin says, though that's a bit larger scale, so it's not, wait. Rin says, rotate, like murals. Can you imagine? That's true. Though it's a bit larger scale, so it's not quite the same idea, I suppose. Brains at work, here. Have you seen Cells at Work, Rin? You should watch that. That's funny. Rin says, are the horns set in their position, or are they flexible? They're set. Yeah, they're set. But, I mean, obviously, they're flexible in terms of me drawing them, because I can draw whatever.
What?
Well, I mean, I can change the shape at any time. So in that way, they're flexible. But in theory, these are hard, bony protrusions.
Ah, I see.
You get it? You get it? You get it?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what Rin was asking.
Are they hard, bony protrusions? Yes.
No. If it's a set position that you have them drawn in, as in, are they set? You don't want to change them.
Oh, like, are you married to this?
I'm assuming. I don't know. Rin will let us know. I think Rin knows that horns are hard.
Well, I mean, they look like tentacles, like we said. So maybe the idea is they're undulating tentacles coming out of the head of a dragon.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. Rin clarified. I meant, like, what material do you imagine they are made of?
Oh, yeah. I think of them as hard.
Where were you talking about this before with the horse hoof?
Kendall was talking about horse hooves? What?
Was that not related to the drawing at all?
No, that was just Kendall randomly wondering how they shoe small horses' hooves. Oh, Kendall, your brain is amazing. Also, don't shoe the horns of a dragon. I don't think that would end well.
Imagine if they were tentacle and floppy, flying through the air.
I don't really want to imagine it. It's very uncomfortable for me.
You could pull one and then it would just spring back into place.
I mean, that's not the worst, but like if you're thinking of it flying through the air, are they like flopping behind it? Like
Noises and all, yeah.
No, that's not my favorite. Sorry.
There's some mucusy stuff flying in.
Okay, yeah, I
The wind
really don't
behind
like it. I just don't.
Why? Tell me more about why you hate it.
Mostly the sounds. I think the sounds are the most
The
egregious
sounds?
part.
I wasn't even making sounds.
No, the idea of the sounds.
The idea of sounds bugs
The
me.
concept of audio is just disgusting.
Which is why we're only here in audio form today.
I have to address my fears, okay?
Yeah,
Head
it's
on.
one of those immersion things.
I don't like it.
I get it, I get it.
Beep. Oh, I took out the hair bits here, so I just want to add some in to make sure it reads like we have a mane back here. My mane. Beep, beep. And maybe that it goes from like shorter hair up here to like much longer in the main area. You get it. Oh yeah. I want to make the feet pretty much all black, and then as it goes up the leg, it's got that like condensed scaly bits. All normal words to use all the time. Also, oh my gosh, I have to share with you guys a post that I found on Twitter. There's an amazing artist I follow called Alexandria Neonakis, who I'm sure a lot of you know from there's oh golly, the development art for what do you call it? Last of Us Part 2. It was one of her most recent projects, and I just wanted to show you, there was a post of some of her work that was all magical creatures. She said, I'd love to do more fantasy work in general. I think I'd have a lot of fun working on anything involved with dragons or other fantasy creatures, and I just want you guys to see this. It's so good. I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to put it in the chat. And for you in the replay land, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the description. So if you scroll all the way down there, you'll see just a random link to Alexandria's Twitter post. The idiot. And it's just absolutely beautiful. I love that second image, especially. Obviously, that's the dragon one. Just look at the happiness, the joy. Let me show you the joy of these lads.
Oh, wow.
My goodness.
So snake-like, especially the one on the branch.
Very, very much so. That undulation. And hey, look at it's got the like the fur and the belly bands. Oh my gosh. But look at that, like the fur happening there. Just it's like a little mane, like a little dog would have. You can see like there are lizard bits, there are dog bits, there's like paws like a mammal would have, but they're orange, kind of like a bird. And then just the fun with the shapes and the expressions and everything. Oh, it's goals. Wingless dragons, you guys. Wingless dragons. So good. Beep boop bop. There we go. Ren says, thank you for sharing. Of course, absolutely. Whenever I find something cool, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys, have you seen this? Ah! So good. So good. We're going more for like talon kind of feet on this, but I would love to play with more dog-like ones in the future, or cat-like. Actually, we did a whole stream of cat dragons. What am I talking about? But still, I want to play with it continually. Forever and ever and ever. This is our lives now. I'm just going to draw dragons forever.
I'm not mad about it. Dragons are pretty cool.
They are really cool, and they're just so open to like different things. Like they could literally be anything as long as they kind of have a few motifs of dragon. You're good. Wop, wop. Okay. I'm just gonna... well, I don't have forever, so I'm just gonna clean up some bigger bits down by the tail. I think that for the most part, this is gonna stay similar to what it is right now. Just, again, this is gonna be up on my Patreon as a downloadable printable, so you can print it yourself, and I'm also going to give a digital file. I'll probably do one as just a JPEG and one is layered, so that there's all the options for everyone. So that you can paint it however you like, or color it, I should say. The last time I did a printable coloring page, I colored it myself before posting. I don't know if I'll do that for this one. It should be up fairly soon, though. And yeah, it's real fun to do this. I want to keep doing this, so I hope you guys like it too. Oh, thank you so much, Kendall. Link in my Patreon. Also, Anthony has a Patreon as well. It's called Oh Boy a Toy. Anthony is a toy photographer. And real quick, let me just show you. I don't have Shovel Knight up yet. I'm sorry. I'm so behind.
How dare you?
How dare me? We've got Miles Morales. When I opened this up, I was sharing my screen and Paco saw it before the Adobe Live, and he was like, that is so cool. What is that? And I was like, it's a toy. Anthony took a photo of it. Look it. And then he was like, that is awesome. I've never really seen toy photography and I need to see more. And I was like, well, I know this one, what would you call you? Channel? It's one person who does toy photography called Oh Boy a Toy. Go follow him. So you might be seeing a Paco soon.
Ooh.
But yeah, this is a beautiful Miles Morales that you did, and Anthony's Patreon offers wallpapers, and obviously this is one of the wallpapers that he offered us, and a behind-the-scenes look at how he creates this toy photography, which I have to say is quite fascinating. So yeah, go follow Anthony also. And
Follow Anna first.
We've also got links to Kendall and Joe as well, our beloved mods. Thank you so much, Kendall and Joe, for all that you do. You're amazing. And all of you in the chat are also amazing. I know a lot of you are artists, and your work is just blossoming all the time. We have a Discord where we show a lot of artwork to each other, and seeing everybody's work is just so much fun. It's seriously a highlight. I know I don't always like say something or I'm like, oh my gosh, amazing, but I feel it. I look at the Discord quite often and love seeing your guys' work, so please keep posting. And I need to work on posting there more often too. I feel like I have a problem with posting anywhere. If you guys know my socials, they're usually pretty quiet. But once in a blue moon, I'll post something that I've created, usually here on the stream for you guys. And that's one of the many reasons that I'm really grateful that we get to stream here, because we get to create stuff that's purely just, hey, what do you want to draw today? And that is the coolest. Ooh, I'm going to put, yeah, like little ridge lines on these guys. Then as it turns away from us, the ridge lines go away because we don't get to see the backside. This one's real chunky though. It's like a 3D one where it's got like a flat plane here. Wow, there's so much dragon on this page. It just keeps going. Maybe one more back here. Beep. Also, this is a really good exercise to like kind of turn 3D shapes. So if you want to, I think you should draw, like you take this dragon and draw over it or anything like that. Feel free to. And then just like give it that back ridge and kind of try to, like if you had just the outline of his body, could you put the ridge on in a way that makes it feel like the forms are turning? Because I enjoyed doing that a lot. I thought it was really fun. It could probably still use some work. Like right down here, I feel like it gets lost a little. But it's still a really fun challenge, and I would highly recommend whenever you guys see a challenge that you just take it up. Tackle it. One last
Like the
one.
creative challenges.
Yeah, daily creative challenges. Draw a dragon. Exactly like that. Yeah, okay. As a last note to myself, I'm just going through and putting in like where I want the thicker lines to be. It's just hitting the bottom edges of some of these things. Oops. Get it real thick. And it's good to also kind of reach that upper limit of like how thick is the thickest part you want. And then kind of make sure that it all balances together a little bit. Because again, you can be working really zoomed in on one of these areas and then kind of lose a picture of the whole thing. So zooming out and feeling out where your heaviest lines are is a really good way to just practice keeping up on that line weight. Bring your attention to certain areas. Like maybe I thicken the horn areas up here, but maybe they weren't as thick as the thick lines down here. So I just want to balance that out and make sure it all kind of feels like the line weight is consistent-ish. Yeah! Okay, so this is where we got today. Thank you so much for hanging out and drawing with me. I'm probably still gonna change little bits. I feel like I want to do something. Oh yeah, I like that better. Last touches, you know? Ooh. And then also we didn't even touch the background. Oh my gosh, it's flipped. Okay. flipping it back. Beep, bop. I'm gonna have 5 million dragons on here because I'm just continuously horizontal. There we go. Duplicating. Yes. This is your new design of the tattoo on your back. It's called the Twin Dragons.
Cool. Love it.
So, it was this way originally, right? Yeah, okay. So we had this as a possible background kind of option. Excuse me. And I don't know. We'll see if I keep it. I like the idea of having a background because if we don't, then this is a lot of blank space for the colorer to either fill in or make something up themselves. Which I'm not against you guys or anybody making it up for themselves. Like, that's super cool. But also, I want to give like fun things to color in. I feel like that's part of the coloring pages that's so satisfying, is giving you little spaces to just like, here's purple, here's blue, now here's purple again, that kind of thing. So maybe as I'm test coloring it, I'll feel out if I want a background or not, something like that. Because looking at it like this, I'm like, the silhouette, it reads so much cleaner when it's alone. But that's not really the purpose of this, you know? It's not a standalone piece. It's a utilitarian piece that we want to use for something. So always think of the use first. With that being said, thank you so much for joining us on the stream. You've been lovely. I hope that you aren't trapped on stage at any point in your life.
But if you are, we've given you some good ideas of what to do in that scenario.
Now you've thought about it, at least for like 10 seconds. Kendall says, bringing me back to my childhood again. I repeat, reminds me of my friend Zilloir's work. Ooh, wait, I want to see. Alright, let's check out Zilloir. Boom. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Definitely these vibes. Oh, look at that. That's a dragon. It's like a flower pot dragon. I love it.
That one's cute. I like its little face.
Absolutely.
The one beneath it is not as cute, but still cool.
I think the tiny eye changes it completely. Like the size of an eye. Well, I guess that correlates as well to how big the creature is, because the bigness of the creature, if they get bigger, usually their eye gets smaller. And then vice versa. If they're a tiny creature, they got big eyes in proportion to their bodies. Look at that dragon! Oh, I love it! That's so cool. Yeah, this is a fantastic artist. Zilloir. Give him a follow.
Nice. Ooh, I like that.
Oh, look at
Bird
that
on the
action
far
Jackson.
left.
Wah!
Wow.
Bird on the left? This guy?
Yeah.
Ah! It looks like a chocobo, but like skullified. So cool. Thank you, Kendall, for that. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And then we've got Ren saying, oh gosh, no, it's not that time, is it? Oh, heartbreaking. Axel says, so fun, thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Axel. I hope you have a great day. Kendall is linking to our Patreon. Thank you so much, Kendall. And to mod stuff. Yay! Ren says, thank you so much for streaming. It's been fun and informative. Oh, I'm glad. Ren also says, oh, I shared a game you two might enjoy in the Discord. Beasts of Maravilla, a fantasy wildlife photography game. Is that one of the ones we saw, Anthony?
Yeah, Anna, James, and I watched the Wholesome Direct, I think it was called, on YouTube, and that was one of the games they talked about. There are a handful of Pokemon Snap-like games coming out. Pretty cool. There was another one where you go around a rendered environment of Japan and you take photos of different objects, and it teaches you how to pronounce things in Japanese.
Pokemon Snap meets Duolingo.
Yeah, pretty much.
So cool. I love it. I want more games that just play with the idea of what games can be. And hey, if Pokemon Snap's working, then why not have more variety?
Exactly. Same with Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing.
Oh my gosh,
a lot
yes.
of the games featured elements from those, but with their own spin on it. But it's nice to see games that are super successful for good reason, like Breath of the Wild and Animal Crossing, kind of inspiring developers and artists to riff off of it and take it to the next level.
Take it to the bridge. I love that. Yeah, it's very much like any form of art, which video games definitely are. It you don't create in a vacuum. A lot of times it's just kind of taking something and making it your own, and those
Yeah.
incremental changes create massive changes.
Yeah, agreed. I feel like sometimes it does feel like the industry might be creating in a vacuum a little bit, and then some games experiment, or films even, like Spider-Verse, and it breaks through to that next, like, okay, we don't have to be stuck in this structure anymore. We could actually experiment and do things.
Absolutely.
Because money plays such a huge part in it, where they're like, well, this makes money. We know this formula works. We don't want to take a risk away from something that's been tried and true.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah.
a bit vacuumy sometimes, but I'm glad when that seal breaks.
Let the floodgates open.
Yeah.
And everybody else, are you super excited for the Nintendo Direct tomorrow? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Tomorrow at 9 a.m., I'm pretty sure. Is that right? Or is it 10 a.m.?
Well, I'm going to be streaming either way.
Yeah, I've got a video call with work.
Darn it. Okay, we're going to catch it afterward, yeah?
Yeah.
Rin says, yes, the clouds are definitely a fun touch for the coloring page. Okay, good to hear. And then Alessandra says, I'm sad the stream has to come to an end already. Can't wait for the next stream. That's so sweet. Thank you so much, Alessandra. Rin says, oh my goodness, that sounds amazing, Anthony. I'll have to check out the Wholesome Direct for more info. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, the Wholesome Direct was definitely the best Direct so far. I think that was the most fun.
Yeah.
And Kendall says, this is why I've fallen in love with K-dramas. So many varied stories. Absolutely. Yeah, if you find good stories anywhere, just hang on to them with a death grip. Anyways, thank you guys so much for being here. It's been a joy, and we will be back on Wednesday. I don't know in what capacity, what we're going to be doing, but something is going to happen. It's exciting. Woo!
Hold on to your butts.
Exactly. And if you're sticking around for more entertainment on Behance, just remember for the next streamer to support them. Say, hey, coming from Anna and Anthony's stream, and give them a nice thumbs up. Thank you again to Kendall and Joe for being our mods, and Anthony for being our disembodied voice head.
Wow. Stop it.
Wait, it's not your time yet. I'm going to do close. Okay.
Rin,
All right.
I'm gonna post it on all the best games on Discord.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, that's a good idea. Join the Discord. There's a link in the description. Okay, bye.
Bye. Clickety clackety. It's called Wholesome Direct Indie Game Showcase 6/12/2021. Yeah, it's a nice little birthday gift, post-birthday gift. And Marina and the Diamonds. Well, now just Marina, but Marina came out with an album called Ancient Dreams in a Modern Land on June 11th, so good birthday gift. I like a lot of the songs on that album. Purge the Poison, pretty good. Yeah. Also, Man's World is another good song on that album, and I agree with every single lyric. I don't want to live in a man's world anymore either. Once upon a time, there was a stream with a dream. The end.